So this is day one, week one. We're going to be going into a whole new training phase, and this is kind of be more like a vlog style video too. I want to showcase more of who I am as a person, as a coach. I've been a personal trainer, strength coach for about 7 years now at a private gym, and my goal, I hope you can help me out too, is to get online more. I have a client online and I'm trying to build my presence online with the unique capabilities of a coach of what I'm trying to deliver. And you'll see more of that throughout the video, but as we continue these weekly series. In today's video, it's Sunday, it's July 27th. The goal for this evening is to get meal prep done and ready for the week, and to create a workout program for myself for the next 3 weeks. And I'm going to take you along with that. And other than that, tomorrow we're going to actually go through the workout, and I'll have like a voiceover through it so we could talk about the things that I do and how I try to not just be different as coach, but like try to be as efficient as possible with the training. And we'll talk more about that. So I want you to hear that. But in these series of videos, I want you to know that you're going to get a lot out of why we do what we do. If you have pain or any type of pain, there's a reason for that, and we try to find the root cause of it. And usually the most time it's a weakness, muscles. Anytime a muscle or area is restricted, it's usually weak. So we gotta increase mobility over there, and then we gotta strengthen. So that's for another talk during the video or these series of videos. And if you have any comments, if you have any questions below, if you have pain or anything, make sure you drop it below. So we'll be talking about that and just kind of showcasing what I'm working for, what I'm trying to do, my values, my goals, and all that. I'm gonna share that with you right now. Big goal for me is to build my presence online for training, and then 2, I want to move me and Rachel. So Rachel's my wife. You'll hear me talk about her a lot too. Is to move to Florida. So I know with your help we'll be able to get there. Okay, we're gonna start prep for the week, but I want to show you something really cool. Me and Rachel, we started our garden probably beginning, maybe a little bit before the summer started, like late spring. And these cucumbers that we've been growing have been growing like crazy. Look at, I picked five more, and we've been picking them. And I only planted 2 big cucumber plants, and they're just, this is awesome. So try growing, or try planting, starting your own garden. Just something about growing your own food and eating it, just, it's awesome. So just wanted to share that. So now we're gonna grab the chicken. So I got I would say about maybe 8 pounds of chicken right here. So what I'm going to do real quick is I am going to cut off the fat off the chicken, and then I'm going to butterfly it all, and then I'll show you, and then I'll season it and everything. And then we're going to put it on the grill. The grill that I've been using, which is so fast, efficient, I love it, and I would love for them to eventually work with me. That'd be awesome. I love it. I love their product, the Blackstone. The Blackstone is legit, and it makes things more efficient. Just, I'm able to do so much more in a less time, and it's great. So just wanted to share that with you. The Blackstone is legit, makes meal prep easy. I don't want to spend 2-3 hours on the grill and taking things off. Like I could put chicken on one side, and then I could do like beef on the other side. It's pretty beast. So I definitely recommend get yourself a Blackstone. Alright, it's so humid out right now, so I gotta wipe this lens. Let's see if this works. Oh my gosh, night and day better. Look at that. Dude, super humid out. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna get the grill hot, turn it on, put some olive oil on there, get this thing turned on, and then we'll throw the chicken on. This one. There we go. And then all I'm gonna do, kind of medium-low heat, I gotta put some olive oil on here. Yeah. I love this thing, dude. I'm telling you, it's gonna change your life when it comes to meal prep. And this grill, I think I got it for like $275.
Hey.
Yeah, hurry up. Put it on.
Are you coming in?
All right, we got the chicken going on the grill. I'm doing 10 minutes each side, so 20 minutes, and then I'll probably flip it again and probably have it on there for another 5-7 minutes. So it's gonna take me 25-27 minutes to cook all that chicken. And then this stuff right here is game changer when it comes to cooking your ground beef. Reason being is, one, it gives it a lot of flavor, and two, it doesn't dry your beef out. So when you get done cooking it and you go back to microwave it, and we all know when we microwave red meat, it becomes kind of dried out and boring. This, when you microwave it, doesn't become dried out, and the flavor just pulls all the flavor, puts all the flavor together. This is tomato paste, organic. It's super easy. And what I did was I put a decent amount, maybe, I don't even know how, I just eyeballed it, put it in the ground beef raw with the seasonings. I did salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, mixed it all up, and then we'll put it out on the grill and cook it, and that's where everything comes together. But yes, I wanted to share this with you because this is game changer when it comes to cooking ground beef. Here's Mowgli. You're gonna be seeing a lot of this guy right here. It's my son, my fur baby. Here's Rachel, look at. He loves his peppers. Loves them. Rachel's just cutting up our vegetables for the week for our salads. She's doing sweet peppers, and then she'll cut up some of our cucumbers, and then you see that big watermelon there? We'll be cutting that bad boy up. Rachel said, she found this.
I saw it.
She saw it. Hold on. She saw this online. Hold on. I gotta make sure that my chicken's doing good. We got, before I tell you this, 4 minutes and 25 seconds. I gotta go out there and make sure nothing's burning or the grill's not catching anything on fire. But anyway, Rachel said this about watermelon. This is something she saw on TikTok. Was I'm gonna be a little rude here, childish, but she said the tighter the butthole on the watermelon, the better it is, the better, sweeter it is. And I'm gonna show you. Look at this thing. Just take a look at it. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Right here. That's what we call the watermelon butthole. Look at, even from far away. So next time that you're picking out a watermelon, look for that, and then also look for that big like yellow spot on there too. So we look for both of those, and I'm definitely gonna let you know how that watermelon is. Okay, before I go check the chicken, I want you to see how this ground beef is mixed up. If it's easy, I don't want you to make it, I don't want you to overcomplicate it. So this is it, simple. There we go. I just mixed everything up, but I used some of this. I've been liking kosher salt. I know there's no nutrient benefit to it, but garlic powder, onion powder. These are like the staples. Zoom, focus, dude. And then this is what you want. This is thyroid, so we need iodine. We just got done with meal prep. Let me show you everything. Well, not necessarily. I still got to do white rice, but that's super easy. I'll do it here soon, but I'm gonna eat dinner. But here's everything I cooked. Got ground beef, so that's 90-10. About 8 pounds of chicken there. And then turkey bacon, which is beast. And now for what Rachel made for dinner today, just look at this salad. I've been in salad grind mode.
Mine's prettier.
Yeah, Rachel's
red onion, pickled red onion, olives, cucumber, pepper, chicken, turkey bacon. If you're not eating pickled red onions and olives, that's not what I'm saying.
Look at this boy. That's Mowgli. Satiating feeling, so feeling full. I love ending my day with that, especially when you're trying to like diet down and burn body fat and stay in a little caloric deficit. You could pile on the vegetables. That's a good carb and low carb, but it's easy to get full on it. Chicken, I have probably about 6 ounces of chicken breast in there, which is probably like a little over 40 grams protein, plus 1 piece of turkey bacon, which is 6 grams of protein too. Rachel does too, so she's getting her food in. Oh, she did. No, yeah, she did a piece of turkey bacon too. So now we're gonna season it with this Gibson's seasoned salt, which absolutely slaps. And then we do olive oil. And today are we gonna do red wine vinegar? Oh yeah, so here, this is how she does it. Hopefully this is good.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
There we go. In the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Amen. Bless, O Lord, for these thy gifts which we are about to receive from thy bounty through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Amen. So I'm going to show you my workout that I'm going to be doing tomorrow, and this is what I'll be following for 3 weeks. And just we're going to read this from left to right. Pay attention to tempo, and I'll explain that. But this is all grouped exercises, so these are all exercises that are together. They're not supersets. They're just allowing us to be more efficient with our time, so we could be done with our workout within an hour or less. Because there is a study out there that testosterone peaks at about 45-50 minutes. So anything longer than that, especially being a natural lifter, we want to make sure that we utilize our time as efficient as possible. So I want to get the most out of my 50-minute workout, an hour workout. Because if you notice, I notice when I work out longer than that, an hour, and this is when I used to work out, how I worked out back in the day, I noticed if I was working out after an hour 15, hour 20 minutes, I start getting like not as focused, kind of not bored, but just fatigued, and my quality of lifts were just dropping. So this is just a way better approach, and this is something that I've been doing for a while now, and my physique's changed, strength's changed, and it's great. A lot of my clients are getting results by doing this. So let's jump right into the screen record, and I'll take you through this. This is what this workout will look like for the next 3 weeks. Okay, so let's go right to the screen. Here we are. So this is how I make workouts for all my clients. And for the ones that don't work out on their own, they just rely on me in person. This is how I'll make their workout using Google Sheets. Google Sheets is free, especially if you have a Gmail. Super easy to use. But when I have clients working out on their own, or my online client, I have a training app that they use, and they download it for free, make it a profile. It's pretty sweet. So anyway, let's get right into it. So check this out. Now follow my mouse. So my mouse, look at grouping. So that's A1, A2, A3. Those are all exercises together. They're paired. They're the priorities of the workout. They're things that I want to get better, to make sure that things are moving how they should move. And most time, these are the lifts that we need to get better at. And in the beginning, these are things that are super important, and it's always going to be important. So A1, let's look at A1. A1, we're going to do a external rotation, arm in front, standing, so we're working rotator cuff. And then after I do that for 10 reps, I'm going to move on to A2. And I'm going to do A2, 10 reps of, and that's a half kneeling cable pullover with rope. And then after I hit that for 10 reps, we're going to move on to A3. This should be A3, so I'll fix it real quick. That's a typo on me. So that's A3. A3 is going to be a prone incline trap 3 raise. 2 arm, so working more mid-lower trap just to help stabilize the shoulder blade. We're going to hit that for 10 reps. Now let's go back to tempo, just real quick. Now we're going to go over tempo. So tempo for the A1, all I want you to worry about in the beginning is the first number, reading it from left to right. So 4-second eccentric. So when it comes to doing a rotator exercise, as we lower the weight down to the ground, maintaining 90-degree arm angle, we're actually lengthening the muscle. So that's 4 seconds. Now I want you to think about a movement that you know, a bench press. So when I unrack the bar from the rack, it takes me 4 seconds to lower that bar to my chest. So that's what I want you to do. And focus on 4-second eccentric with using a 1 Mississippi count. You're not going to be used to it, so you're going to feel like you're doing it too fast. So get really used to reading tempo, and it's going to change the game for you. It's just another way of adding stimulus to your training. And there's way more benefits out of it. So now, after we went through the A1, A2, A3, we finished our required sets and reps. We're going to move to the B series, so B1, B2. Let's go. B1 is an incline dumbbell bench neutral grip, 4 sets, 10 reps. And now this one has a 3-second eccentric with a 3-second concentric. So it's 3-second down, and then it's 3-second back up. That's should take me a minute worth of work. And then after I hit that, now I have rest. So I'm going to rest 75 seconds using my timer on my phone. Then once that rest is up, we're going to go to B2. So B2, lean away cable pull down, medium supinated grip, 10 reps. Same thing, 3-second eccentric, 3-second concentric. After I hit that, 75-second rest, and then we're back to B1 for our second set. And we keep doing that until we finish a total 4 sets. Pretty easy to read now. This is how I teach all my clients in person and online, most importantly online. Because we're not doing one exercise at a time. It'd take us a long time if we just focus on one exercise at a time. That's just the old way of training. This is the more efficient way. Now we're going to go to C1. C1, decline barbell bench press. We're going to do close grip. We're going to do 3 sets, 12 reps, 3-second negative. Rest 75 seconds. And then after that's up, we're going to go to the seated cable row, wide neutral grip. Rest, or hit it for 10 reps. 3-second, and then that one at the end, that's when I pull it to perform the concentric. I'm going to try to pause at the shortening part where I'm putting all the tension on the muscle before I let go for that eccentric, that 3-second eccentric. Then we'll rest 75 seconds. And then after that, we go back to C1, hit our second set until we finish a total of 3 sets. Out that we're going to be doing tomorrow is that right there. So now when we go through it together, I'll obviously have the description of the exercise up there for you. And then there'll be a voiceover too. So just pay attention to that. Make sure if you have any questions, make sure you drop them below. If you're liking the videos so far, make sure that you do subscribe so you don't miss videos just like this. And then of course, I'm looking for your feedback too to let me know how I'm doing. I want to make sure that you're getting something out of this, specifically the workout, so it's something new that you can try. Other than that, I'll see you tomorrow, Monday, and we're gonna hammer this workout. It is Monday, July 28th, and we're going to work. We got some clients. I'm not going to be able to work out till like this afternoon, but we're gonna showcase some clients and everything that we're doing. But so far so good. Got up this morning 5 a.m. walked the dog, and then came back, had my breakfast. Breakfast has been lately 3 whole eggs, 200 grams of Greek yogurt with a scoop of protein powder mixed in there. And the protein that I'm using It has 30 grams of protein in there. It's a pretty beast. It has collagen in there too, and it has vitamin C in there. So we need vitamin C to help absorb collagen more efficiently. So. We are finally starting our workout. We're gonna do an upper body. We're gonna do, let me just focus on this. This is another product I like to use. This electrolytes by Nutridyne, very clean. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna do 2 scoops of creatine. So I'll get 10 grams in too. So this is gonna be pre-workout. I don't do caffeine for a workout. I just don't tolerate it well. So those of you that do caffeine, that's good, but like pay attention if you have any like side effects when you do take it. Meaning, do you have the shits afterwards? That's probably not a good sign that you should be taking it. Alright, I had to make sure I put my electrolytes in here. I thought I forgot. Trained most of my clients, got one more client today. So I trained 5 people already. So I got some people out of town because of it's still summer, so vacationing. And I'm hungry though, so I'm gonna have this real quick. Let me show you, hold on. So this thing right here, this is a whey protein bar. It's called Yes Whey. It's by the brand Designs for Health. Super clean, got 15 grams of protein in here, 2 grams of creatine, 1 gram of sugar, and it's got I think 20 some grams carbs. It's got 26 grams of total carbs. So this is what I like to eat on. It's just delicious, I'm telling you. My favorite one. It's freaking good. So good. I need this, I'm hungry. Feel a little tired today, not gonna lie. Definitely from the heat. Being out in the humidity all day yesterday. And getting up super early, so it's currently 2:15 right now, so I don't have a client till 5, so I'm gonna take my time. They're saying it feels like 104 outside right now, so that's fun. That's with the humidity. Alright, welcome to the voiceover, and pay attention to each prescription when it comes to your exercise. So this is A1. The next exercise is going to be A2, and then the following is going to be A3. These are all grouped together. So from this exercise, after I finish the 10 reps, I'm going to go to A2, and then after I do that one, I'm going to finish A3. Just wanted to clarify that right away. This is how we be more efficient when it comes to our training, so we could get the most out of our workout. So this first exercise is super important if you want to strengthen your external rotators, which is the only external rotator when it comes to the shoulder for stabilizing the shoulder. We want to make sure that we get that super strong when it comes to pressing, like bench press. If you hit a 265 bench for 1 rep, we want to make sure we're able to do like 10% relative to that 1 rep max when it comes to external rotation work. So keep that in mind. Now this next one is super cool. It's a pullover, so it's a half kneeling, so we're just challenging the end range, meaning like when our hand gets over our shoulder stacked, we're stretching the pec, the chest, which is what we want. A lot of times people have a tight pec minor, which plays a big role in shoulder flexion. So if it's tight, you're going to have a hard time doing any type of like overhead press work. So you want to make sure that when you do this, keep your arm as stacked as possible. Try not to bend at the elbow as much. Keep your rib cage down. We're just trying to focus on, too, when we do this, is a good brace. Bracing our core, because when we do overhead press, when we stand, when we sit, it's super easy to go in an extension and put our lower back at risk. So we don't want to do that. And I love doing what we're doing, unilateral work. Unilateral work is doing one movement or one arm at a time, just seeing where we are structurally, balance-wise, strength-wise, range of motion-wise. So it's just a great tool to do when it comes to your training. If you're not used to it, I suggest you start doing it so you can start seeing where you're weak at, where your ranges are from left to right. So this next exercise is terrible. I hate it. This is a prone incline trap 3 raise. So you want to make sure when you do this that your arm angles 45 degrees from your torso. Think thumb up to the sky. You don't want to turn your arm over or anything. We're just trying to hit the mid-lower trap and try to stabilize the shoulder blade as much as possible. Next exercise, this is fun. This is a fun one. This is B1, so incline dumbbell bench. We're doing a 3-second push and then a 3-second negative. So it should be a total of 60 seconds worth of work. We're doing it 10 reps. So have fun with this one. Challenge yourself. Make sure you are slowing it down when you go down for 3 seconds and slowing it for 3 seconds on the way up. That's just being consistent with this movement, and you're just going to get the benefit out of the lift. Just, again, putting more time on your tension on the joint, which is great for increasing range of motion and strengthening tendon and ligaments while still putting some tension on the muscle. So just a great exercise here. And then from here, we're going to go right into B2. So after we rest for 75 seconds after that lift, we go right into this pull down. We're doing a medium grip, supinated grip. And we want to focus on bringing your shoulder blades together and really retracting that. We're doing a 3-second down, and then we're doing a 3-second negative here. So we're just really trying to feel the back when we do this. A lot of times when we do pull downs, that we kind of go too fast through the movement, and we're not really getting a proper retraction. So when you do this, you want to make sure that like your traps don't elevate. A lot of times when we do any like retraction work, a lot of times that we see the upper traps working more instead of working the entire back. So scapular retraction is the hardest when it comes to doing any type of row pull down variations. After that one, after we finish those sets for B1, B2, we're going to go into C1. We're going to do just a barbell decline press. I'm feeling it out here. I'm doing 12 reps and just trying to get a good contraction here. Focus on squeezing the chest. We're working more lower part of the pec when it comes to decline. So if you're having a harder time maybe developing your pec, lower part of the pec, decline work, dips are going to be a great tool to use to help develop the lower part of the pec. So we're doing 12 reps here, focus on a 3-second down. And when you do any type of pressing, focus on locking out completely. You could still feel the contraction on your chest. We want to do that because the more we're able to lock out fully during our presses, the more tricep is going to get involved, and we're able to build stronger triceps when we do that and put more mass on that. So I find that when I do that, I feel like I get a lot more size in my triceps, and a lot of times we don't lock out when we do a press in. So we want to make sure we're able to fully lock out. Next one, this is our last exercise, C2. We're just focused on sitting tall as possible, retracting that back, squeezing the back, and focusing on a 3-second negative back. And trying not to compensate so much, meaning like cheating, using my body as momentum to get that bar close to my stomach. So this is another exercise I'm doing here, and just working on stretching my neck and working on neck flexion. A lot of times we see our neck forward, so I'm I have that, so I want to make sure I'm stretching it and working that